Even though Pep Guardiola has signed a 1-year contract, right? That doesn't matter, does it, Matt? Because Man City have lost 5 games in a row, absolutely getting battered by Tottenham Hotspur 4-0. But before we speak about that, I'd just like to ask everybody: can you like, comment, and subscribe? You know, put some good comments in down below. We really appreciate all the support, don't we, Matt, so far? But anyways, let's get into the episode. Spurs won 4-0, didn't they? It's absolutely crazy. What are your thoughts, Matt?
It's just heaven, isn't it? It's what we all want. Seeing City lose is like a dream come true. It's the best thing to ever happen to us. But at the same time, questions are being raised. What the hell is going on at City? Pep obviously signing his new contract for this season, going on for another year, and I think with the option to extend for 2.
Is it good for the Premier League? Who knows, honestly, at this point?
Honestly, no. I think he's ruined Premier League football. Think about going back to like the Barclays days.
Yeah.
You know, all the like Sean Dyche managers were back then, and Pep came in and he's just made the game boring because City's just absolutely dominated.
Yeah. Everybody just copies City. You know, all the players. He's ruined the players, some might say. But before we get into that, let's just get into the game properly because I feel like you got to say who scored 2 good goals in that game.
Yeah, you can't. I mean, Spurs, right? They're the most wonky team. I think that's the best way you can describe them. They're up and down every time.
Yeah,
when they're good, they're actually half decent team, and when they're bad, they're just laughable. This game, you can't fault them, can you? They battered City, like defensively, attacking, just absolutely hammered them.
Yeah, I would have to agree, and I would also just say Spurs are so confusing because you just don't know whether they're going to be good one week or bad the other. A little bit like Manchester United in that sort of sense.
Because they came off into this weekend after a loss to Ipswich.
Yeah.
Or was it a draw to Ipswich?
It's just a bit weird how like Ange Postecoglou, probably said that wrong, can't pronounce his name. He goes from like being really good or being really bad. You have all the rival fans questioning whether he should get sacked, but I don't think he should. I think he's doing some good stuff there, and obviously beating Man City, no teams can really do that, can they? Realistically.
Well, 5 of them have this season already in a row, so you never know. Maybe they do.
How does that happen? Honestly?
I don't know. I don't know what City's game plan is. Like, they haven't really changed their lineup, have they? Other than the fact Rodri's not there. Is Rodri the issue that they're losing? Is he that crucial that the team need him?
Yeah, I would say so, because in this game against Spurs, especially, right, their defence looks so vulnerable. They kept on getting so many counter-attacking displays against Spurs. Like their forwards, Kulusevski, Son, Solanke, all those sort of players were having so much joy down that right-hand side.
And can we just talk about Kulusevski for a moment?
Yeah.
Did you see that cross he did for Maddison for, I think it was his first or second goal?
Yeah, it was amazing.
It was just beautiful. The way he just crossed that in, like, so smoothly. I don't think City fully realised what he was doing. And it was just perfectly slotted goal.
Yeah, I think it was because Walker was so out of position. He was so far forward compared to his centre-back partner, right? So I'm thinking to myself, I think he had to run 34 yards into the box to try and catch up to James Maddison. But at that point, there was so much space for James Maddison to just run into the box and easily find a finish. So for the second goal, it was so easy, and that was the pattern of the game, realistically. But do you think, right? Oh, I've just changed it up to you. Do you think Kyle Walker in that game especially is he finished? Is his legs going a little bit? I don't know.
I think age is catching up to him a little bit. Like, obviously, you can be the fastest guy on the planet, but eventually you're gonna slow down just because of age. I think he's in that part of his career where he's not the fastest anymore. He needs to realise that and change his game plan almost. He can't just outrun people because all these youngsters, you got what? Mbappe, you got Gordon, you got Lamar, you got very fast wingers, and you've got a guy who still thinks he's the fastest right back in the world, but he's not. He's just slowing down, and you can see that on the pitch when he's playing. And I think we saw that this weekend as well when he was facing Kulusevski.
I also think that one play against Timo Werner, right? He absolutely rinsed Kyle Walker, and I just think it shows his defensive frailties, if that's the word, because he's not very good positionally, is he? He always uses his speed to make up for his lack of positioning sense. So I'm not too sure. I feel like it might be coming to the end for Kyle Walker, and maybe Man City might need to replace him in the summer. Who knows?
The thing is, though, who would they replace Walker with? Who out there would fit into City's back line
That is the
and
question.
replace Walker perfectly.
Kimmich from maybe Real Madrid.
I
No,
don't
not Real
see
Madrid.
I don't see
Bayern
Kimmich
Munich.
from Munich going there.
I don't know. Maybe.
Nah.
Who is there at the moment? They've obviously got Rico Lewis, who is a good player.
They've got plenty at the back who, or on their bench even, who could go fit in that position. But I don't see them as starters, like for every single game. They can come off the bench and do the job, but starting a full 90 minutes every single week, I don't see anyone on that bench doing it.
Okay then. I think we should move on to another game of the weekend. Big talking point, right? Liverpool versus Southampton. Now Liverpool won 3-2. Absolutely.
They just about
battered
won
them.
3-2. I wouldn't say battered. They just about
Come
going
on.
3-2 with relegation Southampton. They got lucky. They got really lucky that they won that game.
I think maybe their goalkeeper let them down a little bit. Okay, yes, he saved the penalty, but then they scored a rebound. Southampton, Armstrong scored that rebound. But then,
Yeah, but you can't. Okay, but you can't blame Liverpool for that because they are having to use their sub goalkeeper with Alisson out with an injury.
he's done very well, to be fair.
He's done okay, but he's not. You know, Liverpool are still pushing ahead for the title, and I think they're like 8 points ahead now. But if they want to continue to do that, I think they need Alisson back
Yeah,
because otherwise they're getting very close to losing these games.
yeah. I think right. Southampton did really very well. Right, they scored an equaliser, got it to 1-1, and then they scored a second goal as well. So they were in the lead at one point of the game, but then I think it's the same old story for Liverpool. Mohamed Salah sort of gets them out of danger and rescues them really. Scoring 2 goals and winning the game for them 3-2, and now they're 8 points clear on the top of the table. Do we think Liverpool are going to win the league, Matt?
I think the way City are going and the challenge Arsenal aren't exactly putting up for Liverpool. I think Liverpool have probably run away with it. I think you can say now, yeah, they've probably won it.
Already?
I'd say now they've probably won the league. I just don't see City winning. Well, they have more chance to lose more games this season and drop easy points, or even draw games, especially now, than catching up. Because realistically, they need what, 9-ish points, but that's what,
Something,
4 wins, and they've already lost 5 in a row. So if they lose any more, that's just hurting their chances even more. So I don't see City catching up. So Liverpool will probably win it.
All I will say is, if Liverpool lose it from this position now, 8 points clear, something like dramatically must have gone wrong. Like Van Dijk must have got injured, or Salah must have got injured. Because surely it's guaranteed, right? I'm pretty sure it's got to be guaranteed.
You'd have to say now it's guaranteed. But if they don't win it from here, you have to just laugh at them. Like honestly, if you lose it from here, you are bigger bottlers than Arsenal.
And if they don't win it from this position, could we see a Mohamed Salah go to Real Madrid? Someone like that. Who would you reckon, Matt? I don't know.
Well, how old is he? He's like 32, 34?
I would say so. In his 30s, early 30s.
I don't see him going to Real Madrid. I don't think they'd want him.
No, but
Look at their front line there. They got Rodrigo, Mbappe and Vinny. Do they need Salah, really?
I would say so, just because out of all those 3 players, the right-hand side is probably the worst.
And yet
overall,
Rodrigo isn't bad.
He's not bad whatsoever. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, out of those 3 players, he probably is the worst. But they're all fantastic. But I'm saying, out of all 3 of them, he's probably the most gradable. You know what I'm trying to say? In that sort of sense. I don't know.
I see a world where he goes back to Roma.
Roma?
I see a world where he goes back to Roma.
Who's-
Roma need the attackers, and if he's available and he's old, he's going to have lower price.
That is a wild shout, but the Leicester
It's a wild
City,
shout, but we thought City would win the league this season, and they're suffering 5 losses in a row, so nothing's out of the question.
Okay. The Leicester City manager, Claudio Ranieri, is the Roma manager now, so maybe, who knows, might go back there and win a title with them, who knows, like Leicester did all the way back, all those years back. Right, I think we should move on quickly now to the next game we're going to speak about. Fulham losing 4-1 to Wolves. Now this is a big talking point for me because, Wolves aren't having a bit of a disappointing season, very up and down. They're currently 17th in the Premier League, and I'm thinking to myself, are they going to get relegated, or is this massive win going to push them up the table? Are they going to get some momentum and build upon this? What are your thoughts, Matt?
No. I'm going to say no to what you've just said.
Really?
Like you said, they're 17th, but they are tied on 9 points with Ipswich, who are 18th, and they're in relegation. So having a 4-1 win is great for one weekend, but if you're not pulling that consistently even, they're not going to have a chance of surviving relegation. And I just, the way this season's going, you just cannot tell for sure like who's going to be relegated. Because Crystal Palace of all teams, they're sitting in what, 19th?
Yeah, it's
So, and you wouldn't have expected
It is
them
wild.
last season, having the amazing season they had last year, to just drop this much. So it's not out of the question that Wolves might be relegated.
I would have to disagree, just because I feel like they've got too much attacking talent on display. If you think about their forwards, right, they've got Cunha, the Brazilian striker, who I just think he's very good. He scored like 2 goals at the weekend. Did you see some of those goals? They were absolutely top screamers, honestly. Top bins into the right-hand side. I think you need to go watch the highlights, Matt, because I think you're a little bit misinformed there.
Yeah, but who
the
who would,
midfielders as well.
arguably, who would be worse than Wolves this season? Leicester aren't. Leicester, they've come back and they've like had pretty decent results.
Leicester just sacked their manager. Of course, it depends who they get they replace him with. If they get like Mark Robbins or if they get Graham Potter, they could be relegated as well.
I don't see Leicester being relegated this season. I'll be honest.
Really?
I really don't.
I could
Ipswich
see-
and Southampton, they're a guarantee.
Yeah, and then I think it
Palace,
is.
maybe.
No, Palace will be fine. I think it's Leicester. I think it's those
It
two
won't be
teams
Leicester.
and Leicester.
All those three that just came up, Leicester is not going back down. I don't see it.
They've just sacked their manager. It's up in
Well,
the air.
that
It's-
doesn't matter. They've
I
still
reckon
got the
they could.
players performing.
Anyways, though, this Wolves game quickly, just to say, I want to speak about on topic, right? I just mentioned him earlier, Cunha. He had a very good game at the weekend, scored 2 goals. Do we think he's a top 10 striker in the league?
No.
What?
No.
No.
You can't just say that because he's had one good game. He doesn't
was-
score often. He scores like a brace every 2-ish months.
That is absolutely so disrespectful from you, just because I want to give you this stat right here. Okay, I'll tell you this stat. Last season, he got 19 goal contributions, I'm pretty sure. Are you telling me he's bad? He's not bad whatsoever.
He is a bum average player. He is literally the definition of mid.
I'm lost for words, and that's really bad for a podcast because I don't know how you can say that. I don't know how you can say that to me. He's a good player. I do like him. He's up there. He's got to be like eighth or ninth in the Premier League, surely. There's worse strikers than Cunha for Wolves, I would say.
Name 3.
What worse strikers? Isaac, Callum
Really?
Wilson.
Really?
And
Really,
you've
you're
got-
going there. Isaac, Callum Wilson. Wow. Be real for a moment.
Yeah, but what's Newcastle done this weekend? Aye. Did they lose at the weekend? West Ham 2-0. Okay, Wan-Bissaka
Shall we talk
scoring
about
after
Villa?
3 years. Whoa. let's not go there. Let's not go there. Okay, I think that's enough chat on the 3 games. You know, we only covered Wolves for a little bit, but you know, what can we say? Iwobi scored a decent goal, you know, at the beginning of the game, but then Fulham sort of just fell apart after that, and then Wolves sort of just carried on and continued to tear them apart, really, realistically, you know, getting 4 goals, easy peasy for Wolves. But okay, we've got 2 games in
Yeah, we have got 2 games,
this thingy, don't we, in this episode?
A little run up to Christmas, we decided to make it a bit more quiz game friendly. So
Yeah. So to begin with, we've got the career path, and now I know Matt loves these. Last time out, I messed it up slightly a little bit, but you didn't really see it, so that's fine. You know what I mean? It
yeah,
doesn't
you
matter.
messed up the
It
previous
doesn't matter.
2 quizzes.
I messed up the 2 quizzes. No,
Terrible questions the last 2 quizzes we've had.
guys, just ignore what he says. Don't even. He's not even the co-host anymore. Okay, that's fine. We're gonna get him off the podcast. No, only joking. I'm thinking right. Number 1. This is the first player.
Right, go on.
Okay, I might mess up on these name pronunciations for the teams, but just ignore me.
Okay.
So the first player or first team is Sion, then RB Leipzig, Hertha Berlin, Atletico Madrid, and Wolves. Who were you thinking, Matt?
Cunha.
Do you want to hear the? Do you want to hear the?
Just give me the ding. Give me the
Do you
ding
wanna hear the
sound
clues?
effect.
Do you want to hear
Come
the
on,
clues?
give the ding.
Do you want to hear the clues?
Give
That one
the
very
ding.
fast.
Give the ding.
Ding ding ding.
Thank you very much.
But yeah, he was the one that got 19 goal contributions last season. So I probably did earlier on. I did mention that. So that's
No
probably
clues
where you got
needed.
it.
No clues
What?
needed.
Are you sure?
I smashed that one, didn't I?
Okay, fair enough then. This one might be quite easy. Okay, I've got 2 more. The next one, hopefully it's a little bit harder, but we'll just throw it out there. So we've got Sheffield United, Tottenham, and Man City. He did
Right.
go out on loan quite a lot, but I didn't mention that because it's not really important.
So you just skipped all the loan periods.
Yeah, just lower league clubs.
What? So he had lower league before Sheffield. So that's why you skipped it.
Yeah,
So Sheffield, his last 3 clubs were Sheffield, Tottenham, City.
yeah. I can
Who's
give you
gone
clues
from
if you
Tottenham
want.
to City?
Who knows, mate? Who knows? That's the question. I can give you a clue if you need it. I can give you a clue.
Why would City ever buy a Tottenham player?
Look at him thinking. Look at him. He is stressed right now.
Go on, give a clue.
Give a clue. Okay. First clue. He went out on loan to Aston Villa. Some might say an Aston Villa legend, but who knows? I don't know.
It's not Grealish, is it?
Grealish. When has he played for Tottenham?
It's a
He's
good
never
question.
played for Tottenham.
I was thinking Villa.
No,
Villa's to City.
No. It's close. It is close.
Yeah. Okay.
Do you want another clue?
Next clue.
Okay. He's an England international.
Wow, that's really helpful.
What?
That's really helpful.
That is helpful.
There's so many England internationals. Is he currently in the squad?
Yes. Oh, no, he's not. Or is he? No, not in the recent squad. No.
Oh, this is hard.
It was quite recent, but like 1 or 2.
So he's English
one or
and
two
plays
ago.
for City.
Yes.
Oh, that doesn't help me at all. Maybe Foden. Like,
Foden. Oh my God, Foden. He's never played for Tottenham. Okay, one last clue.
is he City's bench?
He's a defender. I've given you 3 clues, Matt.
I only know John Stones.
Is he locking it in? That's your final answer.
Go on.
Wrong. It was Kyle Walker.
Oh, bloody of course. Oh, I forgot about Carl Walker.
We mentioned him earlier
Aston
as
Villa
well.
threw me off, that's why. Going on loan to Villa.
Yeah, he
Oh,
went on
I'm
loan.
actually stupid. I should have known it was Walker.
He went on loan for 1 season at Villa. He did pretty good there,
Ah,
so
that's-
I don't know.
Oh, that's disgraceful from
Okay.
me, I'll be honest.
To be honest, that was quite easy. I didn't know how you didn't get it.
Yeah, that's just
one
me
of the easiest
blanking.
ones.
Oh,
Okay.
that's so bad.
Well, so you got 1 out of 2 so far.
Yeah.
Last one now. This is similar. He had a good weekend. He's got a very good assist for Salah's goal. I don't know if you watched it or not, but he's been playing very well this season, coming into his own a little bit now. So you've got 3 teams here. You've got Ajax, Bayern Munich, and Liverpool. Who do you think it is?
Gravenberch.
Gravenberch.
Mm.
Do you want to hear the clues, or do you want to hear the clues?
Well, I'm right if you're saying that.
Are
Give
you,
me the
are you
ding.
sure? Are you sure?
Yes.
Ding, ding, ding.
Thank you very
He's got
much.
it right. Okay, God's sake. Fine, fair enough. You got.
Oh,
that was easy.
I'm actually mad. I should have got that Carl Walker one.
Yeah,
That would have been 3 out of 3. I can't believe I didn't get that.
that Kyle Walker one was so easy, honestly.
No,
How did you do that?
I'm kicking myself. It's fine though. My quiz is going to hurt you.
He's got a quiz. Okay, let's
Right.
put it on Matt now. There you go.
Right.
All focus
Everyone
on Matt.
can see me. Right. Okay, we're all
I
good.
don't want to know this. Just leave me
We're
alone,
about to
Matt.
embarrass Harrison here, right live
Please,
on the
guys,
podcast.
Guys, please.
So, as we all know, Harrison's a Villa fan. Some
Yeah.
would say he's a die-hard Villa fan. Some would say he's the biggest Villa fan there is.
Questionable.
So
Biggest.
I've got some 5 questions for you about Aston Villa and
How
some of
hard
the
are they?
players.
How hard are they?
Bit of a mix.
Are you sure?
I've got some 2 very hard ones
For God's sake.
and 2 easy ones.
Oh, okay.
Are you ready?
Questions. Okay, go on then.
Question number 1, and for the viewers at home, you can play along. When was Aston Villa founded?
1874.
That is correct. Well done. See, you got that
Yes,
one.
Okay,
Everyone should know
okay.
their club's history starting point.
Okay.
Second question. How did Aston Villa get its name?
Now, that's interesting, Matt. It's interesting you say that. So, you can relate it back to, where they're from. Aston. Okay. And then also, their nickname is called the Villains, right? Aston Villa. Aston Villains. Are they villains? No. They're a good team. Do I know? Not really. Am I wasting time? A little bit.
A little bit.
A little bit.
Do you give up? There's no clues for these.
I give up. There's no clues.
There's no clues.
Go on then. Okay, I didn't have a clue.
So they originally got their name after they borrowed the stadium from Villa Cross Chapel from a cricket club in Aston.
Oh,
So,
interesting.
a bit random. Well, this is 1874, so...
A little bit random. I
Yeah.
would never have got that in my life. If any of Aston Villa fans got that, well done to you. I'm a little bit too young to know that knowledge, so I'm sorry. Don't hate me.
It's fine.
Question 3.
1 out of 2.
Yeah.
Not a good start.
Go on then. Put me
Now-
out of misery.
Going on to your favourite player.
Yeah.
Gabby Agbonlahor
Oh,
is
Villa
Aston Villa's
legend.
highest goal scorer.
Yes.
But how many goals has he got?
I literally said this earlier, didn't I? I knew it was that question. I knew you was going to ask that. Oh, it's not 200. It's not over 200, is it?
It is over 200.
Are you sure? Over
It's just
200?
his entire career. How many goals does he have?
Wait, he spent his whole time at Aston Villa. Ollie Watkins is only like 20 goals away. So it's over 200. 200 and... Is it over 250?
Yes.
267.
Higher.
Oh, grab a full get right. 278.
Higher.
291.
Higher.
295?
Higher.
299.
Higher.
You said it was in the 200s.
Higher than that.
What, like 300?
Higher.
350?
Higher.
400?
A little lower. I mean, you've got this
375?
question way wrong.
You said how many goals he scored in his whole career.
Yeah, international and club.
Oh, I never thought about that.
Did you give up?
356.
Higher.
Just go on.
391 goals
Really?
in his entire career.
Really? That's interesting.
It's not bad.
Yeah, it's not
quite
bad.
good.
It's not bad.
Now-
I just thought you meant Aston Villa career. I didn't know you was counting the bloody England goals
I
as
was
well.
counting his entire
If
career.
you was counting the England goals, I would have
Okay,
gone
that's my
up,
fault.
and up.
That's my fault. I should have phrased it differently, but you know.
There you go.
You got it wrong.
I got 2 out of 1.
No, you got 1 out of 3.
1 out of 3.
Yeah.
Don't know why I said 2 out of 1.
Number 4.
Never mind.
Fourth question.
Okay.
Moving on to internationals. How many Aston Villa players have played for England?
Oh, Aston Villa players for England. I can name
From
it.
the very beginning of their club.
No, you can't do that. What? That's
From
stupid.
1874 to now, how many Aston Villa players have played for England?
Okay, well, you got a few. You got Jack Grealish. You got Gabby Bonlaw.
You got way more than Jack Grealish and Gabby Bonlaw. I'll tell you that.
Okay, you got Jack Grealish. You got Gabby Bonlaw. You got Ian Wright. You got Lee Hendry. You got Gareth Barry. You got James Milner. You got.
Do you need some clues for this
Ashley
one?
Young. Ashley Young.
Do you need some clues?
Yes, please. Go on.
So your options are 47,
Okay,
78,
that's a lot.
92.
92. Ooh, interesting. I think it's between 72. 72? Was it 72?
No, it wasn't 70, 72. Wasn't an option.
What was it? What? Read them out again.
47,
47,
78,
78,
92.
92. I think it's between 78 and 92. 47 seems way too low. But you could be using that to throw me off. Is not? I think 92 is way too high for Aston Villa. Like, yes, we're the biggest club in the world, but 92 players for England, guys, come on. You know what I mean? 78 might be too high. Can I have it name 78 Aston Villa players? Might be hard. Okay, I'm gonna go 78.
Correct. 78 Aston Villa players have
Yeah.
played for England.
Okay, now you've got to name all of them.
Cannot do that. You cannot
can't
do that.
do that.
There's some old-timey names there.
Honestly, I couldn't
Don't
tell you.
know.
I couldn't tell you.
Final question. Who is Aston Villa's highest paid player this season? And this is a bit of a trick question.
Highest paid player this season. Who's the best player? You got Watkins, who signed a new contract recently. Watkins signed a new contract.
It's not Watkins.
I like the way he's looking at me.
It's not Watkins.
It's not Watkins.
And this is a trick question. There's 3 answers.
So they're all on the same amount. Okay. Watkins, John McGinn, Martinez. Martinez won the World Cup. He's won the Copa America. I'm gonna go Martinez. I'm gonna go.
Martinez is correct.
Okay. One of the defenders. Mings been injured. Pau Torres. He's good, but is he good like that? Probably not the highest starter now. Midfielders. Ramsey, not Ramsey. Bailey, not Bailey. McGinn.
McGinn isn't one.
McGinn isn't one.
He's not one.
What? Okay, fine. I'm just gonna guess. Martinez is one. Watkins is one, and what midfielders are there? Mine's gone blank. Not Tillemans. Is it Tillemans?
Tillemans is another.
What? Tillemans?
Tillemans is another.
How's Tillemans?
You got one more.
John Duran. He's been scoring
Nah.
goals this season.
You give up?
Yeah, go on.
Kamara. All on 150k a week.
Kamara.
All being paid £150 per week.
That was threw me off.
I couldn't even tell you who Kamara
Martinez?
is.
Yeah, because he's been injured the whole season. He's literally just come back now. He's the CDM, French CDM. So Okay, so you got Martinez.
Martinez is understandable because
yeah.
he's won the World Cup and all that.
Yeah.
Tielemans, maybe
He's
just,
okay, but
he's
not the
okay, but he's
highest.
not the best.
Yeah.
Kamara, I couldn't tell you.
That's weird. Those two are throwing me off right there. Anyways, how did I do? 3 out of 5?
You got 3 out of 5.
Yeah.
So
I'll take
I'd
it.
say you're a mid Aston Villa fan. Average intelligence.
I'll take that. I've never been called that before, so that's a compliment. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. And that is 25 minutes of the episode. I think that's where we should wrap it up.
Yep.
I hope you guys enjoyed it, you know.
Let us know how many you got in questions correct in the comments, you know. Tell us how many you did. And obviously flame Harrison for not being an Aston Villa fan. Because he doesn't know his entire club history, does he?
Right, okay, this is what we're going to do. Next time, right, we're quizzing Matt on the Red Bull, okay? And then after that, we're going to quiz him on Newcastle. See a bit how much of a big of a fan he is. Because honestly, he's smiling right now. Look at him. look at that cheeky grin on his face.
Yeah,
I don't like it
honest.
whatsoever. I want to wipe that smile off of his face completely. But anyways, guys, thank you for watching. Hope you really appreciate the episode. I hope you appreciate the effort we're going into this. And yeah, like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll see you again for the next one.
Yeah, goodbye.
Peace out.